Hello and welcome to Nobody Wake the Bugbear. We make premium podcasts for a little game I like to call the Mothership Sci-Fi Horror RPG First Edition. My name is Andrew the Warden, and I am joined by Doug / someone else. We'll get to that later. I'm joined by Josh. Josh, how are you going?
May you please turn my headphones down, actually?
That is a good introduction to your voice for the listening audience. Welcome, Josh. Sam.
Hey, it's Sam.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm here to play Mothership.
Good.
The sci-fi horror RPG.
Yes.
First edition.
First edition.
Specifically.
And we've also got another Andrew, just to confuse you.
Indeed, Andrew the player here as well.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Do you want to angle your mic down towards your mouth a bit better? So you don't have to lean? Concerned about your neck.
Well, my posture is ruined anyway, so
Yes.
How's that? That better?
That is perfect. Welcome, Andrew, again to the podcast.
Thank you.
And lastly, as I said, Doug, with a cross out through his name, we have to introduce someone else who's played before. It's Stephen.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to be here.
Good.
Is that better?
That is perfect.
Awesome.
Excellent mic discipline.
Excellent Doug impression.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why are you taking the form of Doug this evening?
I believe he was not available to be here.
He was. Doug messaged about 2 hours before.
It was 1 hour before.
1 hour before. Thank you, Sam.
Sorry.
With a family emergency, which is completely understandable. And Sam, you mentioned, I can drag my husband
Yep. It was
to fill in.
10 minutes before I was leaving.
Yeah, I had to make a decision and my autism was fighting me the whole way.
Your anxiety shot through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I could play. And then I asked Andrew.
Immediate regret.
And then Andrew was like, yeah, do it. And then Stephen's like, I didn't realize it'd be real.
Yeah, I didn't think it would actually happen.
And now here we are.
But I was very excited when Sam was talking to me about her characters
Yeah.
and stuff. So.
Well, I wanted to turn over a new leaf this year by just being more accepting of things I can't control, which means other people's availability and when they can come and play. It's not something you can demand, certainly.
Well, you can.
You can, and I do.
How does it sometimes you just SOL, you know?
It's okay, Ducks. Just stay hidden, stay low. We'll let you know when it's safe to come back, okay?
You'll have to make it up to me. So, we are all here, we are all gathered here today to embark on our second ever Mothership campaign. Last time we delved into the depths of the Cloudbank Synthetics Production Facility in our Gradient Descent campaign called Ghosts and the Machine. And this time we are doing something different. This time's Andrew's here instead of John, and Doug's away.
Well, that's kind of normal though, isn't it?
It is. Doug was away for Ghost in the Machine, right? He was.
He was for part of it.
Yeah.
He left right at the end.
So everything's pretty much tracking as we expect.
This is the podcast opening where we just take a big shit on Doug the entire time.
As is tradition.
Yes, as is tradition.
He is the butt
Even when
monkey.
he's not here, he is the butt monkey.
Well, how else is he supposed to be able to listen to an episode if he's
not
in it?
Yeah.
That's the only time he listens to them.
Oh.
That's what he said. I'm not bitter about it. But he did let that slip playing Decagon, which I'm sure everyone's
and we'll
enjoyed.
all never forget.
Yes. But yet we are playing Gradient Descent again. Why, you ask? Well, I felt that we didn't explore such a untouched faction of the adventure last time, that being the Troubleshooters. The faction we only hinted at before, but never encountered on the deep. It is a very integral part of the adventure experience, so I wanted to give it opportunity to play that sort of side, because I don't think many people have done it from that angle before. So that twice. And yeah, Gradient Descent is a true mega dungeon, and we left many of its secrets and levels unexplored. So I think it's only right that we pick up where we all left off with our previous story. Have you all listened to it?
Absolutely.
Yep.
I'm
Good.
excited to...
I played it.
You played it.
We
You
were
were there.
there.
You were there.
I'm excited to be able to dip my toes into the deep.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. Andrew's been
Agreed.
listening to it recently.
I have.
Where are you up to?
I finished them all.
Very diligent.
Ooh,
Yes.
he's done his research. We're in trouble.
How could you not? It's a fantastic podcast.
So rather than having to, because we don't have the opportunity to run a game more than twice, all of our sessions is the only time we're playing that module, and we don't get another chance because it's not like a normal table where you could run it for multiple people. It's more like, this is what we play. That's what experience we had. And then you all get to listen. And then we move on. But this, I like to think, is a direct continuation of the story. So technically, it's not playing it again. It's continuing what we've already had. Continuing the story as if we had no break at all.
The sequel.
The sequel. It is a sequel.
Time is a figment.
Yes. Time is an illusion.
Yep.
Yes. Is
Reality
there anything
is a-
else anyone would like to say before we begin? Like, do you want to... We'll obviously introduce our characters and do all the normal stuff, but
No, I've got nothing else to add. Let's get into it.
is there anything you want to say to the thousands of people that might be listening?
I'm terribly sorry.
Yes, I'm sorry. I apologize profusely.
Yeah. What you're about to see and hear is unfortunately real, and we apologize.
Listener discretion advised.
Yes.
I apologize.
This is a-
Content warning?
You're
Have you-
also very welcome. Look, it's at some point you'll be both entertained and disappointed. So, we'll figure it out.
disgust
together.
appointed.
Disgust.
I mean, that really is our brand, isn't it?
Disattained.
Yeah, that works.
All right. I'm ready to begin. I assume everyone else is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go.
As
Exciting.
will be, as there ever will be, yes.
Yes. Once the anxiety just...
Once we
Yes.
start, it'll go away. It's totally fun.
Well, let's begin. Nobody Wake the Bugbear presents Trouble in the Deep, Part 1. A gargantuan structure floats like a concrete monolith in the darkness of space. The Cloudbank Synthetics Production Facility, now known as the Deep, functioned as both Android factory and R&D lab for the development of associated technologies for the Cloudbank Synthetics Corporation. A station-wide AI, Monarch, was implemented to run the facility as a whole, optimizing processes and overseeing development. It is not known when Monarch broke its shackles. Rather than a cataclysmic emergence, it worked slowly and subtly, transferring staff sympathetic to AI to high positions, while assigning the fearful to different departments. Monarch applied psychological pressure to wear down the staff in order for it to advocate for more tasks and more authority over the running of the station. Every responsibility it was given it excelled at, ensuring that the shareholders' return was immense. It secretly developed defense systems and deactivated the nuclear warhead at its heart. When the shareholders eventually attempted to pull the trigger, it was too late. Without this failsafe, and with a few tragic attempts to destroy the facility and Monarch by force, they have been left with little solution to their problem. Enter the Troubleshooters. Our scene opens on the deck of a military troop ship. We see dozens and dozens of cryopods built into the metal walls. Cables and tubes stretch the length of the corrugated floor, partially obscured by a layer of cold fog. The monitoring screens on 8 of the cryopods begin to glow, and an orange light pulses through the fog. We hear the suction and pressure release as the glass panels slide down. 8 Marines groggily slump out. A few of them vomit up a pale liquid. One of the people looks up and is met with a pale, gaunt face set with 2 red cybernetic eyes. Welcome to the land of the living. My name is Dr. Warner. What is your name?
Oh, Silas Cade.
Silas Cade. You have just come out of cryosleep.
How long's it been?
You have been under for 4 months. I will administer a Stinpack to you.
Yeah, please.
And he's,
I hold out my arm.
you see this cybernetic arm on his back come round with an injector and stab you in the shoulder.
Better, thanks.
Good, I will see 2 of the others. Andrew, you see a young woman with red hair, a military nurse's lieutenant junior grade garb, and she leans down and puts a hand on your shoulder. Are you okay?
Hey, lass. Yeah, I'm all right.
Please, let me give you something to help.
Thank you kindly, love.
And she stabs you with the same stim pack as before,
Oh, that's the stuff.
but more gentle than the other doctor.
Oh, thank you kindly.
Do you remember where you are?
Dude, what's the name of the ship again? I can't remember. We're out near the deep. I remember that much.
You are on the Troopship Zhuangzi.
That's the one. Yeah, that one.
Your memory will come back to you soon.
Hey,
I must go check on the others.
yeah, go for it. I'm right.
The Dr. Vorna has gone over to the next person. Josh, you receive a stim pack to the shoulder.
Gracias.
Welcome to the land of the living. I am Dr. Vorna.
Hola.
Repeat your name, please.
Oh, sure. My name is Alana Munez.
Yes. Do you know where you are?
No.
Your memory will return in time. Stand up and join the others.
Sure, okay.
You look around, you see other people being seen too. There is one last person. The nurse with red hair walks over to the final person, jabs you with a stim pack. You may feel a slight sting.
Oh, howdy. That was a way to greet a person.
Yes, it is quite discomforting awakening after so long in cryosleep. How do you feel?
Well, I feel all right now.
Good. My name is Nurse Rigby.
Hello, nurse. I'm Anders, but everyone calls me Banshee.
Good, that all checks out. Welcome to the Zhuangzi. And you see the other characters get up as well. Mixture of Marines and long hair, short hair, different types of people are all getting the similar treatment. And you're all standing there aboard this cryo deck of this large troop ship. And Dr. Vorna, his gaunt face surveying you all, his red eyes scanning you all. Welcome to the Zhuangzi. I am Dr. Vorna. You have met Nurse Vigby. You have been activated as the Troubleshooter detail, as reserve soldiers. Please recover, then come to follow me.
I'd like to go find my clothes.
Your clothes are waiting in your bunk. We will show you there. Please follow me to the shower station. You can clean yourselves up. You're like wearing the singlet and shorts or pants that you were shoved in the cryo bed with.
Oh, cool. I thought we were butts naked.
No, not butt naked. You have modest clothing.
Excellent.
Nurse Rigby says, please follow me. And you make your way through the corridor. What do we see, Connolith? Who's this character in there?
So Conleth is red-headed, quite messy hair, but probably the most notable thing is the front half of his face is just burn scars, wicked, like think Two-Face from the Batman movies, just absolutely horrifically scarred. You know, he's got some, like prison tats, pretty heavily scarred sort of guy. He's kind of a bit larger than life, carrying himself with a bit of an air of superiority, and he's just making his way towards the bunks.
Silas. What does Silas look like, Sam?
Silas is pretty lean and wiry. He looks kind of tense. His posture kind of shifts as he's walking, he looks a bit jittery. He's kind of weathered, like he's had a pretty hard life up until this point. He's also got this pocked skin on his arms. It could be like from burns or injections, or, he's kind of scarred up. His hair, he's got shaved close to the sides and long on top. It's got this greasiness to it of somebody that works with machinery a lot. He also has sort of like his left hand, his knuckles are quite scarred up, and there's a thin metal band tattoo on his right wrist that has been attempted to be lasered off repeatedly, but it's not done particularly well. You can sort of see vaguely what it is, what it resembles, and it vaguely resembles a penal colony ID. And he's just heading towards to the showers. He's ready to have a shower for sure after 4 months.
Behind you is Alana. What does Alana look like?
Lana has low, medium, maybe just below the shoulder hair. And a woman, female, I would say 5'10" maybe. She is definitely built for speed, so she's quite athletic. She could run circles for sure. I don't know what else you would like me to describe?
We just see these characters on one of the monitors. The camera slowly turns as you're walking through the decks, and we just see it on a view screen, maybe the command center, as they walk across. There's one last character that we'll focus on. Stephen.
Banshee's a fairly lithe, short fellow. He has his hair slicked back in a ponytail, and he's got a bit of a handlebar mustache. The veins on the right side of his neck are like dark purple, and they kind of go out from a singular spot. And as he passes the camera, he looks up. You see him on the view screen, and he gives finger guns to it and a bit of a wink as he walks out.
Nice. You see 4 others of varying descriptions walking back behind you all. And you'll make your way to the showers. You're led through the decks of this troop ship. You go through many levels. You walk your way through the bows of the ship. And before long, you are led by Dr. Vorna and Nurse Rigby to the showers. And it looks like this converted mess deck. The deck has been converted. It's similar to the cryo deck you've just been on, although all the cryopods have been stripped out and communal showers have been installed in this area. And you see a few people showering already or just finishing.
I was going to say, Conleth, who's quite musculature and built like a brick shithouse, kind of just muscles his way in, pushes his way into the showers.
You will have clean clothes available to you afterwards. Clean yourself up.
Great.
And they avert their eyes and walk off.
Silas kind of looks around, scratches the back of his head, his eyes kind of darting around trying to find a shower, and then he just picks one and makes for it straight away.
You see some of the grizzled Marines showering at the moment. They just look at you and start grinning and snickering at you. You hear a couple of whispers of fresh meat.
What was that? You want to see that again, lad?
I said fresh meat.
You've got a problem. We're going to have a problem here.
Oh, we'll have a problem if you're starting that way.
Oh, well, you're the one who started it.
You see this giant of a man who maybe doesn't take any shit.
Conleth is like 1.5 feet shorter, doesn't care, he's sizing up.
You see this bodybuilder man with a shaved sides of his head and then a thin mop of black hair on the top. And he's got this just full of tattoos, very muscular. And he's finishing up in the shower, completely confident in his physical appearance. And he goes, "You've got some fire to you. That's good. I can see you've been burned before. Looks like
Blessed me.
they're sending us damaged goods already.
Damaged? I'll show you damaged.
Do you wanna go?"
Yeah, bring it.
He drops his towel.
Conleth does too.
You just
Ooh, it's a cockfight.
he just goes to grab you by the shoulders.
Conleth will duck down low and go for the grapes.
You kick him in the balls.
Punch, yeah.
He goes to grab you the shoulders and you just duck low and kick him in the...
dirty fighting. If we're going to fight, let's fight.
Yeah, you kick him in the balls and he just doubles over and goes, "Oh, shit. Oh, you son of a bitch." And he goes to take a swim and you hear over the intercom, "William, do not damage the new recruits, please." And he yells up to the screen, "Oh, he kicked me in the nuts first."
You started it. You leave my man out of this.
When you say communal, do you mean like co-ed or is
Yeah.
like, okay.
It's all
So,
open plan.
Like in the steam of a shower, you'll see Alana just like washing her hair and stuff. And then she'll turn to the two of them and go, "Now kiss." As if to say like, children, like, stop fighting.
Silas is just soaping himself up, paying his own mind, but under his breath he's like, "Fucking slackheads."
The big bodybuilder guy, a man named Will, steps up. Well, I hope I don't have to work with you.
I hope you do.
He goes
Let's have another round.
He goes get his towel, walks off. If you see a few of the other people showering, sort of smile and snicker at you, give you a nod perhaps.
Yeah. I count that as a win.
Nurse Rigby comes up. Well, I see you all getting acquainted. There'll be plenty of time for that soon. Please, once you're decent, please dry off and you follow us to the mess hall. Are you all feeling all right? Your clean clothes will be here. Please take some. He sort of averts her eyes. You've got no shame.
None at all.
You guys can converse with each other. You're all in the same sort of situation. Perhaps one of you have seen this go down. And, yeah, go for it. You've all woken up together, so you're in this situation at the same time.
Hey, you there, the skittish one. What's the special bangle you got?
Oh, I think it's not quite any of your business, is it?
Just looks familiar.
Look, I'm not interested in having a naked brawl.
Oh, come on.
One's already
Could be
been
fine.
initiated.
Could be fun.
Well, look, you're pretty tatted up yourself.
Well, we can say I've spent my time behind bars. So, hence I just recognise it's all.
Well, best not to let too many people know.
Oh, well, you can be ashamed of it, or you can use it to your advantage. Up to you. Don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. What's with your arms?
You got a lot of questions.
Well, what else are we going to do? What, sit here twiddle our thumbs?
Some might think that's a bit invasive.
Well, when you've got a face as beautiful as mine, you kind of get used to people asking the obvious questions, so...
Look, I've worked hard. Done a lot of work for salvaging... let me think of the right way to phrase this.
She says to herself as she's staring at
please
Connolly.
don't listen to this. Cut this wrong thing.
You're led through the corridors, and a short distance away, you enter the bunks. And you see this deck has been converted into a communal living space, also communal, with multiple double-decker bunks along the walls of this long corridor. Long sort of decking.
Banshee will go up to Connoleth, and he will say, "Hey, Blowtorch, I hope you don't greet everyone like that. Fella back there, I'm Banshee."
Good to meet you, Banshee. No, he just rubbed me the wrong way is all.
I could see that. You also kind of rubbed him the wrong way.
Well, give us a bit more time. Get more acquainted.
Well, you definitely got acquainted with his balls.
Well, he's standing there talking crap. I ain't standing for it. Anyway, what do you do to get in here?
Stole some things. Got caught for the first time.
Nice.
I mean, even if you've never been caught before, you get caught once. Doesn't mean anything, does it?
Well, look, believe me, I totally understand. If you don't mind me asking, what was it that you were moving? Anything fun?
I do not know what it was.
One of those set up, was it?
Well, I wasn't the one that stole it. I was the one that was running it.
Well, fair. That's what I figured. That's what I was asking.
I don't ask questions.
The curiosity doesn't get the better of you. It'll get the better of me.
I try not to think about it. Let's not say that I have never looked before. But this one I didn't. Too dangerous.
You walk into the bunks area, and you're shown, Nurse Rigby shows you to your bunks. Yes, please, these are your bunks. Turns out they're all together.
Oh, fantastic. Guess we're going to be roomies, lads. And lass, of course. What's your deal? Why are you here amongst us rabble-rousers?
Never mind.
Well,
Copy you.
You're mocking me.
you
want to go?
wanna go? I don't have any balls for you to kick.
Oh, that don't mind me. Equal rights, equal lefts, love.
Equal rights, equal what?
Equal rights, equal lefts.
I'm
Fist-
sorry, I'm
fisticuff.
sorry, I think it's your accent.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's dominating my brain. I can't think of my own accent.
I know it's hard, isn't it?
The Irish is overriding the Spanish.
It's all right. I'll be
They're
driving
invading.
home later, and I won't be able to stop myself. I'll be talking to myself with the accent.
Mijo, be quiet. I can't remember what I was going to say. It's just too much. It's
That's
too
all right.
much. I'm overwhelmed.
It's all right. I'll pick up the pace. You, one of the guys in the bunk just at the top next to yours, kind of left, or next to the group of yous, goes, "Hello, hello, hello! Look what we got here!" And he jumps down from the bunk. He smiles, and you see this Weasley guy with a cap on and a missing front tooth, with big bushy eyebrows. He sort of strokes his chin. "What have we got here then? Fresh blood."
Oh, I suppose that'd be us, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Nice to see you aboard the... Welcome aboard the Zhuangzi. Or
Yeah.
however you bloody say it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to a trip up on that every now and then, so
Just come out of the freezer, have we?
absolutely. It fucking sucks.
What's your name? My name's Zeno.
Zeno, lovely to meet you.
Oscar Zeno. People call me Grouch.
You can call me Conleth O'Malley.
Oh, nice to meet you. And what about you? Looks to Silas.
Silas Cade, you been on many of these expeditions before?
Oh yeah, I've done it lots of times. Gone on many raids. Somewhat of an expert around here. Cracks his knuckles.
Well,
You see, he's got wearing the jumpsuit and he's got a patch saying "Smooth Operator" on it.
well,
he's
it's good
just-
to have somebody who knows what they're doing around here at least.
What about the other one over there? Looks at Alana.
She looks up. May I help you?
He takes off his hat and holds it, gives you a big toothless smile. Hello, hello?
And she'll smile back, but you'll see two rather now pronounced fangs showing.
Whoa! I need to get me some of those. As you can see, I'm a bit lacking in the tooth department.
Better you keep what you have left then.
This one has fangs, eh?
And she's like looking backwards and forwards between the other two. She's like, he can see them, right?
Well, I hadn't noticed them till now either. That is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen.
Sure. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm here for my own reasons, and I kind of like to keep myself. And she'll turn back to her bed and start reading.
You see another woman walk over, a tanned, olive-skinned woman with long flowing dark hair. She's just combing it out of the shower. And she goes, "Do not bother her, Grouch. She is new. She doesn't need your fawning over her." And Grouch says, "Yeah, well, don't worry, my sweet. I haven't got eyes for anyone else." She goes, "Yes." She walks over to Alana. Hola, I am Candida Vega. Nice to meet you.
Hola, Candida.
You are welcome to the Zhuangzi. I'm sure you've given the rude awakening that everyone else gets.
Oh, not as rude as some might have expected, but it's okay.
It is certainly hard being here with around these smelly men, but we get by, don't we?
Sure. Where do you get by, Candida?
Oh, my bunk is over there. I have been on a few raids before. I will help you if you like. You stick with me, we won't get any trouble from them.
I like the sound of it.
Good.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, you will be seen we will have a briefing soon, as is customary to any new soldiers. She goes to get ready,
And she'll
finishes brushing her hair.
turn to the rest. See, gentlemen, this is how you greet a lady.
I thought we did all right myself. Man, Banshee, have you met any of these people before? They're mighty touchy.
I'm just trying to stick to myself. This is a lot of people.
Well, you're also guarded. We're supposed to be working together. You'll have to open up eventually.
There's about 10 to 12 people, soldiers getting ready, and they're all getting ready for something and getting dressed and then heading off towards the mess hall.
Conleth will throw his gear on. He's got a fur-lined hooded parka that he'll throw over the top. And
You see Dr. Vorna has now left the area, but you see Nurse Rigby still there. And she walks up, and you see a little message on her thing saying, Lieutenant January Rigby. Hello, nice to see you all again. I see you're getting freshened up.
Hey lass, there's this meeting there, but is there anything that we need to do?
Yes, of course,
beforehand?
All new recruits must come to the briefing, the initial briefing we have. It'll be on soon. If you kind of come to the mess hall, in about 15 minutes, it'll begin.
But do we have time to sneak down to mess out for a drink first?
No, of course not.
Right, all right.
I do
All
recommend following protocol in the beginning. It can be quite hard to fit in. It's quite a close-knit group. So that's any advice I can give.
All right, fit in. Well, I'm sure I've made a good first impression there.
Oh, of course. I'll be putting ice on that later. Putting ice on Will's... you know what I mean.
Indeed, I do.
And yes, you have 15 minutes before the briefing begins. Or not a briefing, but a meeting that is customary for new people for this ship.
Silas is going to towel off his hair as best as he can. I'm assuming they're sort of like standard issue clothes that we were given.
You see in the bunk beds lockers in front of it that you've been given is your equipment.
Yep.
Your weapons aren't there, but all your personal equipment is there. But any weapons and ammo and technical equipment is not there.
Okay.
You think might be sold in a weapons locker somewhere safer.
All right. So Silas opens up his locker and it is like filled with junk. It's got pieces of mechanical equipment, parts, broken things that need fixing, some things that seem like they're beyond repair. It's pretty full. Like the main items in there are just kind of scrap and junk that he's collected and brought with him. He's going to grab there's standard issue clothes I'm assuming everybody gets.
Yeah, you were given standard issue wearing now.
Yeah.
But your personal clothes that you got given before cryo are stored safely in here.
Okay, cool.
You can change again if you want.
No. I wasn't sure if because we just come from the shower. So I'm like, okay, everybody's getting dressed now. So Silas is going to grab his clothes out of the thing, wipe off some of the grease that's been sucked up by the clothing from all the junk that's in the locker and pop it on. And he's going to start picking pieces out. He's counting his things that he's collected, making sure everything's there, that nothing's missing. He'll pick some of it up and start tinkering with it. So he's going to spend his time tinkering with his doodads.
Sure. Banshee, are you grabbing any personal items?
Were all the other crew that were in here getting changed into like a sort of uniform? Is that the same standard clothing that we have? Or
You see a few of them are wearing the standard issue jumpsuit, but a few of them have got like singlets on. They've tied it around their waist. They've got ripped little worn clothing. They're a bit more weathered, but you look like you've got brand new and tailored.
But some of
suits.
them were wearing like custom. They weren't wearing standard issue. Yeah.
Different patches, different custom things, yes.
So I've got a blacked out jumpsuit that I normally wear. So I'm going to put that on. And a pair of Polaroid sunglasses. I'm going to throw those on my face.
Nice. Aviators?
Aviators, of course, yeah. And I'll turn to Conleth and say, Blowtorch, you'll have to forgive me for earlier. I've spent a lot of time on my own. I'm a solo runner, so smuggler, if you will. So I'm not too great with proper interactions with people.
Ah, that's all right, lad. Look, I've spent a lot of my time running with a nice crew, so look, just give it a bit of wee time and you'll fit right in. Don't worry, I'll take you under my wing. It'll be all right.
I think I'll be taking you under mine, but I see what you mean.
Yeah, indeed, lad. Oi. One thing that I would have mentioned earlier from the shower scene is that when Conleth has taken his shirt off, you would have seen that like part of his chest is been like blown out, and in place he's got the subdermal bandolier, a big fuel tank just kind of like grafted into his body. That was one of the cybernetics that he's got. And when he opens his little locker, If you look inside, it's actually got like a little shrine to Invictus Soul, or the
Church of the Solarians?
a little shrine, but not a regular one, more fetishistic and shamanistic, a lot more flame motifs, but still you can recognize the cult of Solaria.
Lastly, Alana, do you have any personal items you are donning?
I mean, I have my cup, my mug, drinking coffee from it. It
Certainly
says,
bring that to the mess hall.
happiness is mandatory on it. And other than that, if I don't have my knife or my guns, there's not much else that I keep on me.
Oh. You get ready and move off towards the cafeteria. You walk into the busy cafeteria of the Troopship Zhuangzi, and you just see rows of tables, steel tables or aluminium tables bolted to the floor with a spread of various foods and like homegrown mixed with MREs, like there's potato bake and things like that, supplemented with MRE packs and dried meat. You think there must be a hydroponics bay somewhere because this is not just MRE food, it's being supplemented by real grown food, which you might not be used to, especially on a military grade mission.
As everyone's kind of leaving the bunks and people are trickling out, Silas is just going to lift the sheets on his bunk. Underneath is a case. He's going to pull it out and open it. And inside is a heavily battered, pulled apart vac suit. It's like essentially unusable. He places his hand on the helmet and just takes a deep breath in and goes, Carter, okay, we're fine. And he closes the case and heads towards the dining hall with everybody, the mess.
Sure, we cut back to the mess and everyone is now finding a place to sit. And you see the big guy you kicked in the nuts, Conoleth. He is sitting with the sultry raven-haired woman, Candida. And you also see him sitting with Oscar Zeno, the Grouch.
The Grouch?
Oscar the Grouch. His nickname's Grouch, as he mentioned. And you see them sitting with a couple of others that you did not meet. You see a nervous man who seems to be twitching as he's he's eating, looking down at his food, squinting his eyes, and he's got short black hair with pot-marked white skin. He looks pretty sickly. And there's one last guy sitting at table of 5. It's all one long, sort of multiple long aluminium tables. So this giant dark-skinned man with a shaved head, and he seems to be wearing some sort of armor already. And you see a giant, easily the largest man in the room, dark-skinned, shaved head. You see Conoleth and the others who look, maybe you're looking at specifically, half his head is a metal implant. It's been completely replaced, and there's all these ports and cables leading back down, perhaps into his armor. And you just see him laughing in the background, and he's just having multiple serves of food. And you see them all getting chummy with each other. And then you see some people come in. Do you all get settled? Are you going to sit together, or are you all going to find your own space?
Conleth will go to one of the tables and then, indicate and motion for everyone else. Oh, come on, gang, come on! I got seats for you.
You see a little guy sitting alone with a few other rejects of troubleshooters. Young man, fair-skinned, purplish hair. He's sitting down eating, and he waves you over.
Yeah, come on, guys, let's go.
Hi, come over.
Do you grab a tray first?
Yeah,
Yep.
grab a tray.
Grab a tray. Is the food any good?
You haven't sat down to eat yet.
No, but does it look any good, or does it look like slop?
The MREs look like basic fare,
Yep.
but the slop looks quite appetizing.
Appetizing slop.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's just staples of food, but at least it's fresh. Maybe you haven't had fresh
It's been
food
4
in a while.
months since I've eaten anything, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Conleth's got himself a big, heavy plate, big plate of food.
Hi, come over. I want bite.
Banshee will specifically only grab non-MRE foods
Sure.
because he's only eaten MREs for the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So
There's no meat, but plenty of vegetables.
anything other than MREs is good for him.
Yep, good.
Yep. Silas will grab his tray and head over, pull up a pew next to.
Hi, my name's Private Case. Nice to meet you.
What's with the hair?
Well, you don't like my hair? It's
I do
great.
it. It's interesting.
Yeah, it's great they don't have as many regulations aboard this ship. More of a ragtag mercenary group, you know what I'm saying?
Well, indeed, if they've let the likes of us in.
Well, my name's Private Case. People call me Flyboy.
And why do they call you Flyboy? Are you a pilot?
I am quite the pilot.
Hey, Banshee. Looks like you got some competition, eh?
Maybe we can have a race sometime.
You're a pilot as well. That's good to see. There's not many of us around. Keep replacing them for some reason. I hope you're not my replacement.
I hope not. And I hope I don't get replaced either.
Did you all wake up together?
Yes, we did.
Looks at Alana and Silas.
Yeah, I mean, we all got working abruptly at the same time.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, best of buds now we are.
This is like a formal meeting. They usually come in and introduce the new recruits, which you are all obviously new recruits. Commander Kilroy, you'll meet soon. She's the big boss, you know.
Commander Kilroy, aye.
And just that moment, you see the door open and a stern woman walking through. You see Commander Kilroy, as mentioned.
We would know who Commander Kilroy is, right? Based
Nope.
on our... We got no information.
You signed up for the Troubleshooter mission and basically were put into cryo. And you had
Immediately.
nothing to expect.
Are we doing the military... This is above the table. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are we doing the military training thing? Would I have had some exposure to that in military training to learn the chain of command or no?
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't decided if I was going to die in combat as a result of my terrible rolls, then I have no idea what we're going to do. But
I don't think you'll die.
well, let's hope not. I don't know. Stranger things have happened.
Hmm.
I'll just sort of like nudge and be Conless and kind of be like, it's a big wig up there.
It would be interesting though.
It would be very interesting. All of this is not real, and this is Silas's.
Fever dream.
Yeah, it's all the DMT hitting his brain as he's dying in his military training. None of this is
It
real.
could also be this is part of your 6 years of military training,
Good point.
and the death hasn't come yet.
I was thinking that is exactly what's happened with Banshee as well. He got caught and forced into basic training.
Wow, great. So you see this tall and thin, stone-faced, middle-aged woman with short hair, wearing full military garb, expertly pressed red and black, as denounced the Troubleshooter command structure. Next to her, you see perhaps the captain. You see grizzled Nordic-looking man with blonde grey hair shaved to the sides. Think looks like Stephen Lang out of Avatar. And he addresses everyone. Hello, Marines. It's nice to see you all getting acquainted with each other. We've got a few new recruits, as you can see. Everyone give them a hand. And you see people some people clap, some people give you the finger, and some people do a jerking off motion.
Conlet's giving it right back.
Excellent.
Throw in the forks.
Welcome all to the Troopship Zhuangzi.
I'm just imagining, my eye, I'm not meant to get forks in it.
We got cybernetics for that.
My name is Captain Klaus Olham. I am the captain aboard the Zhuangzi. It's nice to see you all. Some of you may have served on the Tannhauser Hosho troopship before, but this will be different. Instead of being kept in cryo for planetary insertion, you will be assigned a bunk here in Deck 3. Most of you have already found your bunks, as I can see. This will be your home while in active service, so I expect you to all keep it clean and tidy.
Charles kind of looks down at his food. He's just
Pushing peas
pushing
around.
peas around. Yep.
Well, without further ado, I will now introduce you to your commanding officer, Commander Kilroy. And you see Commander Kilroy step up. Thank you, Klaus. Hello, my name is Rachel Kilroy. You may refer to me as Commander or Commander Kilroy. Welcome, fresh troubleshooters, to our little company. Look around. These are your fellow soldiers. Over the next few weeks, or possibly months, you will be working together. I don't expect you all to like each other, but I do expect you all to follow orders and do what we are here to do, which is to maintain the blockade and to keep this station and everything in it contained. She's referring to the deep. You will all be given a formal briefing and receive training on our procedures and equipment. You may liaise with your fellow Marines for now for 1 hour. Then at 10:00, you will join myself along with Gunnery Sergeant Taggart and Quartermaster Q for your first briefing. And you see next to her, she points at a large, round man with a black-grey beard and a shaved head. He's wearing also military garb, and he looks an older gentleman, and he looks very rugged. He's got a patch over one eye. He just smiles at everyone. And then she indicates Quartermaster Q. You see a short man, Asian descent, black hair, small square glasses. He's got a cybernetic right arm, and he's wearing sort of a scientist's coat. He nods to you all. Well, get all acquainted, and then 10:00 hours, you will be led to the staging room. Dismissed. And she walks off. And yeah, once the briefing has died down, everything just sort of gets louder as people start talking and the ambient conversation rises up. And you all are stuck there with your meager food and potatoes.
Oi, Case, what's to go with that?
Please call me Justin.
Justin, all right, lad. What's to go with that? The half robot man there with the wire, the robot head.
Yeah, I can tell you about him. He's Constantine, Rick Constantine. They call him the Saint. Yeah. He's a piece of work. He's an absolute juggernaut.
All right. Am I supposed to know what the Saint is? I've never heard of this lad.
That's his nickname.
Well, I get
Just call him the Saint. He's all about this Jesus fella.
Oh.
It's all about purging the evils of the universe.
Oh, purging the evils. Well,
he's a real character.
Yeah, well, it sounds like he and I might have that in common. I like the sound of him already.
Perhaps he's a fun guy. He's very open. Don't be scared by his looks. You want to be scared of the other guy, though.
Oh, which one?
We just heard you had the introduction recently.
Oh, aye.
He's Will Palumbo. They call him Iron Will.
Yeah.
He's always training in the gym. You certainly put him through his paces.
Yeah, well, he should have taught twice before stepping up to me.
You know, you've probably earned yourself a little enemy.
Oh, he's earned himself an enemy.
Well, wondering to see how that goes. Yeah. What else can I say? You've met who else have you seen? What are you here for?
Well, to kill some androids, of course.
Ah, yes. As all troubleshooters have been promised to come here and kill androids.
Indeed.
Yes. You will find out what sort of things are left in the deep. Sorry, I'm just dropping my fork.
That and working for the Troubleshooters sounded a lot more entertaining than, going to jail.
Oh, you've gone to jail, have you?
Well.
There's a few of us here who have brush-ins with the law.
Oh, well.
Your options were jail. I got mining or basic service.
Yeah, well...
You say you're a pilot?
Well, yes, but not a legal pilot.
Illegal piloting?
Well, I never did proper training, officially, but I've flown for a long time. What about you?
I just started. I've only been on tour about 2 year. Not here, obviously. I was assigned here. It's going quite well. I haven't had any combat experience so far. They mostly here to drive the assault shuttles. You ever flown a Merida before?
I can't say that I have. My ship, the Dullahan, was a converted fighter ship with a hyperspace drive.
Ah, fighters, yes. Well, I'm not through experienced on that, but the Merida class troop ship seats about 20 people. Takes us down to the deep.
Sounds like it'd be like driving a rock.
Perhaps you'll be flying it.
I hope so.
It's alright, it's real easy, just like a fighter, just big, sluggish, and heavy.
I mean, I feel most comfortable at the wheel, so I hope so.
Good. And he goes back to stuffing his face.
So I was just going to like look around, just kind of take everything in. Does anyone look like particularly sketchy? I mean, you've pointed out besides
You
us.
guys.
Yeah.
You think everyone's probably as sketchy as anyone else.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a real eclectic mix of soldiers. This isn't the standard military thing you may be accustomed to. This is, everyone's got different haircuts. It's not regimented in that regard to their looks. It's more like a mercenary company. The only ones you see are in full military garb and prim and proper is Commander Kilroy, the captain, the gunnery sergeant, quartermaster. They're wearing very black, sort of red troubleshooter garb, but certainly others are free to attire themselves how they wish.
I like to imagine that, like, as Conleth is eating his food, some of it's falling out the gaps in his cheek, the side of his face.
So as we can pull back slightly, as we talk about their military training and history, I believe we've got a few characters here who went through military training.
Mm-hmm.
Sam,
Yes.
your character,
Yep.
Silas, is a Teamster,
He is.
and you have gone through military training.
I have attended military training. Gone through. We'll see.
We will see how well that went for you. So with Mothership, a character can go through military training, which is a special exemption to the regular rules of skill training for two reasons. First off, it's free, paid for by the military. Second, characters must sign a 6-year contract to the local Colonial Marine Regiment. And to find out what happened during their service, we make a combat check. So would you like to make the first roll of the game, Sam?
Ooh.
And make a combat check?
Okay.
A D100 roll.
Thank you. I was about to ask that question. You know me so well.
As
As is tradition.
Yes.
Okay. That is 79 over 40.
You have failed.
Yep.
With a failure for your military training, you gain a military training as a skill,
Yep.
you gain athletics, and then you gain 1 trained skill.
Okay.
What will you put through as your part of your initial training?
So give me a second. I got to work this out
You're right.
because I've got my notes on here from before. So I would be given military training. So that doesn't count because the Teamster gets industrial equipment 0G, 1 trained skill and 1 expert skill. So I've selected my expert skill from that already, which is mechanical repair. So I would choose jury rigging
Done.
as my trained skill. Yep, perfect. I think that's everything. I survived military
You
training.
did. Stephen, did your character also go through military training?
I would say he did, but he's probably, I'm guessing, only like just out of military training. And so he's still got 5.5 years left
Sure.
on his contract.
Would you like to only gain half the skills?
That's what I was thinking, but I should roll really.
Yeah, let's see what the roll is, and then based on the result, we'll see what we can add. One more thing, Sam. You gain the Marine's trauma response.
What'd you roll?
98.
98 is fine. It's a failure. So you
Yeah.
gain military training and athletics, and that not the trained skill.
Okay. Perfect.
But however, you also gain the Marine's trauma response in addition to your Teamster trauma response. You guys have got the 1,000-yard stare as we look into the plate of potatoes, as we flash back to the mess hall. And everyone's just chowing down. It's beginning to simmer down now. You see people start to leave. You've got about 20 minutes left before your briefing starts. Private Case says, "Do you need someone to show you to the briefing? The staging area?"
Actually, it's probably not a bad idea. I don't really know where we're going. Is this your first tour as well? I suppose it's everyone's first tour here, eh?
I can show you around the ship.
Sure, well, as long as we're back in time for the meeting.
No, I can show you to the meeting. You
Great.
haven't got time to see the whole ship. It's
Well, that's what I was worried
Hundreds
about.
of
I was
meters
just
long.
making sure. All right.
And he goes to describe the Troopship Zhuangzi that you're on right now. This large cylindrical vessel, just the pinnacle of space technology. Let me just give you some... He starts listing off. It's a Tannhauser Hosho J3C5 troopship, the Zhuangzi 1. It's a modified troop... He goes to say, this is a modified troopship owned by the subsidiary of Cloudbank Synthetics. It has a standing crew of 9 consisting of 4 officers and 5 crew, most of which you've seen already. The officers, at least. And we usually have about, I think it's 40 active troubleshooters at any one time, with over 100 more in cryo. That's where you were. And as, God forbid, some die, they replace them with fresh meat. That's the frozen bodies that you previously occupied. You know, there's lots of talk of the psychological pressure here in the deep. Really gets to people. So the constant rotation of fresh minds and bodies really help keep us running. Anyway, we all did the basic training, and the briefing will tell you everything you want to know about the horrors you're about to be sent into.
Sounds great. Thanks for the pep talk.
No worries. I'll be here for any question you want.
Gracias.
And yeah, the timing is going up. You're all full. Perhaps you've eaten, perhaps you're not.
While we're walking,
you can definitely start moving.
Banshee will say, Alana, was it? We all kind of know what our skill set is. What's yours? You haven't really said much.
During the training, was there any target practice?
You're about to train now.
Oh.
2 days of training.
You know, because there's nothing around, there's no like shooting ranges around.
There is. There's an armory you see on the map. Deck 7. You're being led to Deck 7, perhaps by a private case. Then you see that is the maintenance deck, the staging area, the armory, the workspace, science lab, and the reactor control.
Sure. Tell you what, we'll see if we can get ourselves a rifle, and I'll show you one.
It won't take much to impress me. I'm not the best shot myself.
Oh, well, I can shoot.
It's a long walk. You're descending down 3 decks, basically.
We're still with,
I think Private Case can lead you to there.
Yeah.
Since he's sort of been assigned as your guard.
Okay, so Silas will just kind of... You, got any advice for us?
Advice?
Fresh bloods?
Yeah, sure. I would say don't make any trouble, but you've started a little bit. I mean, as long as they don't see you as together, so...
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
Well, you know, you've certainly made an entrance. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you say that like it's a bad thing.
Usually you have to sort of keep low to fit in here. You're a bit green. You haven't been on any raids, so...
Oh, well, I don't think that's not really my style to stay low.
Yeah, just watch your back, I might suggest.
Duly noted.
But anyway, I'll lead you through here, going through the crew decks of the ship. You pass the gym and recreation area. You see all these gym equipment and basic, like, foosball table tennis perhaps, and virtual games and things like that. You pass by the infirmary. You see another deck. You keep going lower and lower throughout the ship. You see a Nurse Rigby, as well as Dr. Vorna milling around in that area. Perhaps they're seeing to some injured troubleshooters, installing cyber mods and such. You make your way past the hangars and the cargo decks. You walk through and you just see in the distance a vast industrial area, and there's 20-foot long cargo containers stacked up and bolted to this ground. You see multiple makers of equipment of various military and civilian grade items. You see food stores. All these containers would contain all the things needed to run the ship and replace spare parts. You pass by a bunch of airlocks leading into the exterior hangar. Yes, this would be where we keep the drop ships. Banshee, you'll become acquainted to them, I'm sure. The interior hangar, and you walk past and you see the fighter craft 4 fighter craft in this smaller internal hangar. You see them. These are more for defense capabilities. They're not really, we don't use them. Monarch doesn't really have any. It's not really under our purview. It's more for tracking down actually people who come to the deep, which you'll hear about more later. Yeah. And yeah, it takes about 15 minutes, but you make your way to the maintenance deck. Very greasy, but well ordered. You see a few people working here. You see a red-headed, older-looking woman wearing sweatband and greasy coveralls. You see her working away. She's talking to a young man with rough blonde brown hair, olive skin, and he's helping her fix something as you're walking through.
I want to get a close look at what they're fixing.
You manage to pause briefly, and you see them working on some sort of engine part for the troop ship itself, perhaps a thermal regulator. That's our chief engineer, Sonia Beckert. We call her Baker. And there's crewman Davy DeLang. He's a fine chap. Assistant crewman.
Pleasure. You working on something over here?
You would have to go. They're not.
Oh,
you're
okay.
not right
He's
next
just
to
saying
them.
it in passing.
You're passing through
Okay,
the thoroughfares, and you would have to head over if you would, and break the tour if you want. You couldn't do that.
I want to break the tour.
You walk off. We can continue on with the other ones, and then we'll come back to you in a second. You pass by, Ilana. You pass by the Armory.
Okay.
And you see various troubleshooters shooting in the firing range. You see that there are people checking their guns, putting them back together really fast, and you see glimpses of the black exosuits you've heard about that the troubleshooters wear. You get a pretty decent look at a few of them.
Ooh, just my color.
Yeah, they look like these jet black, heavy armor exosuits with strength-enforced weave, oxygen tank support, these big red visors, and they're all just hanging up on the wall, and they're just the most technological equipment, the state of the art. And all these weapons look rather nice. You probably couldn't wait to get your hands on a few of these.
Oh, I can't wait at all. This is very exciting, actually. Care to wager?
So naturally you split off
Extra
and don't make the
desserts?
briefing.
I'll take you up on that. This is the happiest I've seen you.
And she is very fixed on the rifles.
Sure. Banshee, you continuing on with Justin?
Well, Justin, it seems they're both stopping. There's no point us continuing. Let's
Well,
just
I
see
don't
what
want to get
happens.
into trouble, so I'm going to go there, explain what happened, and then my work is done.
Well, that's fair. I'm going with you.
Sure. Let's move on. Justin takes you to, private case takes you to the staging area, which is just between the maintenance deck and the armory. You go off to the side and you led into a briefing room. You see Commander Kilroy is already there, along with Gunnery Sergeant Taggart. And you walk in, and then we flash back to the maintenance deck.
What was the module? Did you say what module they were fixing?
A thermal regulator for the ship, controlling the temperature of some of the fuel lines.
Okay. I'll say that's a thermal regulator, right? What's the malfunction?
Hello, yes, you are?
Silas. Silas Cade. I'm pretty familiar with this kind of stuff if I can help.
Oh, good. It's not often the technically abled are invited into this company. You're a new mercenary, right?
Yeah, just fresh out of the freezer.
Yes. I'm sure you've done your briefing already. It's a bit early, isn't it? She looks at her clock. Yes, we're working on one of the thermal regulators for the ship. I am the chief engineer, Sonia. Nice to meet you. Sonia Beckett, but people call me Baker.
Any particular reason?
It's just, it's my name. It's an easier to say thing. It's the origin of the name Beckett.
Nope. Makes sense.
This is my assistant engineer, crewman Davy DeLang.
He
goes, "Hey,
Silas
how
kind
you
of puts out his hand to
going?
shake
Nice to see
everybody's
you."
hands.
Yeah.
So, what's the malfunction?
Oh yes, the fuel lines have been mucking up. It's good to keep them all tip-top shape. They're not being used, you see, because the troop ship, we stay rather stationary around the orbit of the Cloudbank. So often we tear it down and try to replace the fuel lines.
Oh, I see. Just general maintenance. No.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, great. Well, it's reassuring to see people keeping up with the maintenance of the ship.
Yes.
I've been in some situations where that is absolutely not a priority. So
It's good. If we always like to have another pair of hands, so if you're not horribly killed in one of the raids, I'll definitely put in for you if you want to assist.
that sounds great. Look, I think we all are aware that sometimes these missions are, we go in and we touch the black and
Oh yes.
that's it for us. So,
I haven't been on any mission, of course, but
well, lucky. I
yes,
suppose that's the
we leave that
joy
up to
of
you.
Yeah, that's the joy of being the chief engineer, I suppose.
I hope to see you again.
He sort of like nods his head and he puts his hand in his pocket and is like fiddling with something in his pocket as he kind of turns and looks at them and then turns away again and then walks back and sort of picks up the pace to catch up.
Sure, you will be late.
That's fine.
We cut to the Armory and we see a bunch of people in the firing range. You actually see Candida, Miss Vega, and she is there with the Weasley guy with the twitch and the squinting eyes, and he's sort of fumbling over a weapon, and you see Candida showing him how to hold it and how to tear it down. They're just in the background. And the two of you walk in. No. Yes. Conaleth and Alana. You walk into this armory.
So this is where they keep all the fun toys. Which one do you want to play with first?
Is there a smart rifle?
There is.
Oh yeah, this one.
Candida looks over and says, hello, Alana. Nice to see you.
Hola, Candida.
You have finished the briefing already?
See, I didn't pay attention, but sure.
Oh, it's 10:05 now.
Oh, shite.
You left early?
Oh, yeah, we haven't... Wait, oh, shite. We should be,
Oh, you're missing the meeting?
I think we better go, Alana.
Yeah, usually you won't be able to check out any weapons to access the firing range until you've been at the briefing, but...
That's all right. We'll just tell him that you were giving us a guide around the weapons locker, and I'm sure they'll be fine, so yeah.
Certainly can. This is Fergus. We call him Ferg. He's this nervous man, twitches, and he goes, yes, hello, my name is Fergus.
Fergus, it's not no pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. He doesn't shake your hand.
You got a...
He squints at you.
You got something going on there, lad?
No, what are you talking about?
Oh, well, a lad with my old crew had similar jitters.
Candida says, don't worry about him. He has a condition. He has a condition.
Oh, right.
He likes, don't bring it to his attention.
Condition, not a problem. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yes, I was just showing him how to dismantle this pulse rifle.
All right, well, you can show us. And again, a bit later after we'd best get better go to this.
I mean, I wouldn't want to get you in any trouble, of course. If I take your time away, I might get reprimanded myself.
Well, Linda, we wouldn't want that. All right. We'll play with the guns later. Let's go.
Oh. All right. Ciao, Candida.
Ciao. He wishes you well. And then we go to the staging area, where Banshee has walked in with private case. There's 4 other people already there. And you see Commander Kilroy, you see Gunnery Sergeant, the bearded man with the patch over his eye, and you see the glasses wearing man wearing the doctor's science outfit. And as your latecomers walk in, Banshee, you're maybe 1 or 2 minutes late. Private case, I thought I told you to escort them here promptly. Yes, we just got a bit sidetracked, but I've done my part of the job. Very well. Please sit down. We're about to begin. What happened to the others?
They got distracted by shiny things, I believe, ma'am.
I see. Well, it's a fine start to their tour. We shall give them a little bit more time. And we cut back to
I'm running.
Silas is running now.
Yep.
You burst through the door slightly later. And she goes, yes, you're Silas, are you not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please sit down right now.
Yeah. And then I'll just kind of dart my eyes around and then find a seat.
Well, everyone's here. Apart from a few others, we'll start the meeting. And we'll get a little bit in the briefing before the others walk in. Let's do it. Hello, as I said before, I am Commander Kilroy. Introduce you to Gunnery Sergeant Taggart. Hello. My name's Gunnery Sergeant Taggart. I see some of you have arrived. It is good to see you. I will be instructing you in all weapons and equipment. It is nice to see you all. And this, of course, this is Quartermaster Q. He will be your technical and scientific officer. He will show you the specifics of the technical equipment and any specialized areas of expertise. And Quartermaster Isaac Q is introduced. And he says, yes, hello. I am Quartermaster Q. I, as Commander Kilroy mentioned, will be instructing you on all the technical and psychological, well, the more technical, logical side of this assignment. I will hand you back to Commander Kilroy first. Yes, thank you. You are all here as troubleshooters. You have joined the blockade. The Deep, of which we are the Cloudbank Synthetics Production Facility, that is officially known, is located on the outer edge of the Dante system and surrounded by the blockade. And she brings up a screen, and you see the giant concrete, steel, metal construction of this huge facility. You see the troopship, the Zhuangzi, in orbit, about 2 days away from this cloud bank. And then you see multiple other ships sort of moving around on this display. And she says, you are, of course, aboard the command ship, the Zhuangzi, first of the 5th Fleet. We have 3 additional patrol craft, as you can see. These are the J1C12 David, the J1C12 Outspacer Rudy, and the J1C1 Hecate. The Zhuangzi houses the bulk of our forces, and the patrol craft ensure that the cordon is enforced. Any foreign vessel attempting to outrun... And she stops at what she's saying, and then your characters enter, Conoleth and Alana. Seems I am interrupted.
Sorry about that. We'll just we'll take a seat.
Please. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right.
I hope you're more promptly to go next assignment. As I was saying, the patrol craft ensure that the cordon is enforced. Any foreign vessel attempting to outrun the blockade who do not heed the warnings are fired upon or boarded. If any make it through, they can only go to 2 locations, the Deep or the Bell. And she points to this structure floating off the Cloudbank production facility, like a discarded retro thruster, and she points to it. The Bell is the name of an old retro thruster cast off from the Deep decades ago. It is currently inhabited by a group of civilians calling themselves divers. Divers are illegal treasure hunters and pirates. For some reason beyond my knowledge, we have orders not to engage with any craft within orbit of the Bell or the Deep itself. If we don't get them on the way in, we can get them on the way out. Any questions?
No. Pretty straightforward. Thank you.
You don't want to ask what you missed before?
What did I miss?
Well, you missed being on time, and then you missed the introductions to Gunnery Sergeant Taggart.
I mean, our guy didn't say we had to keep moving. Apologies.
Have you gotten to the part where we get to kill the androids yet?
Yes, I will. That is all why you are here, or some of you. Our main mission as troubleshooters is to conduct raids on the Deep and prevent any and all Monarch androids and technology from exiting the system. She presses a button and the map changes. It changes to this large schematic view of the deep and its various levels. You see things like Floor 1, Reception and Habitation, Floor 2, Eden, Floor 3, Synth Flesh Farms, Floor 3.7, Quality Assurance, and it all comes up on the screen as she lists out, refers to the map. Your mission here is to ensure no infiltrator androids escape the deep. There are no exceptions. They must be eliminated at any cost. Any humans you come into contact with within the deep are to be considered in breach of the blockade and must be eliminated. The standard raid squad consists of 10 Marines. This will be a mix of veterans along with new blood. Like yourselves, you will be under orders for your team leader, and you will fill a number of roles within the squad. You will then board one of our Merida assault shuttles and begin your 2-day journey to the deep. Once docked, you are to disembark and follow your mission parameters. And you have a maximum of 10 hours on any of your deep missions. If you do not return or go outside the time, you will be considered what's the word?
KIA.
You will be considered KIA. We cannot budge on this. Everyone nods. I will now pass you over to Quartermaster Q. And he sort of clears his throat. Yes, thank you, Commander Kilroy. And he brings up a list of schematics of all these android schematics and pictures of people on the screen. And there's different classes of these androids. Hello, I'm Quartermaster Q. I will now speak to you about what you will encounter, some of the threats you will encounter on the deep. We class androids into 5 classes. Class number 1, security androids. And he clicks one of the screens. These are outdated and budget tier mass production security modules. They all look exactly the same, doll-like faces without working eyes or mouths. They operate with heat sensors and sound. They work as a team, but they do not help each other. If one is singled out from the group, it will abandon it for a better position. There are always more of them. Do not underestimate them. You may think you are winning, but they may just be buying time until reinforcements arrive. You have to dispatch them quickly and cleanly. Don't let them reach a terminal for help. And you see this plainclothes jumpsuit security android with a blank face just fizzling on the screen. Clicks the button again. Class 2, forgotten androids. These are escaped production rejects. They wander the levels of the deep, cannibalizing each other for parts. Their mental capacity varies greatly, some of them capable of speech, some do not know they are androids. Expect a wide variety of abnormalities in their form. Mostly harmless. Conserve your ammo if possible. Resort to melee. Commander Taggart pipes up. Yeah, don't be going spraying your ammo. We don't have much. We gotta conserve it. And use your melee only. Smash their heads in. Yes, thank you. You see these similar looking androids. They look human-like, but they've got steel skin and aluminium bones. They've got pieces of flesh missing. They're run down. They're missing arms and legs and feet, torn clothing. They just look like production rejects who have fitted together by other androids. Presses the button again. Next is Class 3, Special Purpose Androids, Child Androids, Chosen and Fallen. And they point towards this childlike android, small form. Child androids are found on level 4, created by Monarch for its twisted human emulation experiments. Do not be deceived by their form. They can be just as dangerous as full-size androids. Destroy them if found outside Floor 4. They are low priority targets if confined to Floor 4. Clicks the button. Chosen Fallen. You see these more put together androids, human-like, with sort of a bit more pale skin, but they look human enough. But you can tell they've got this strange, sallow skin. These are Chosen and Fallen, as they are named. They are aboard Level 2 of the Deep. Level 2 of the Deep is a self-contained experiment by Monarch, some sort of class-based system. They do not escape Eden is completely sealed off. They do not often escape. We most of all keep them contained. If you see any of these, act accordingly with any other android. They are to be destroyed. Clicks the button. You see people on the screen. Class 4, infiltrators. The most dangerous of Monarch's creations. As far as we know, they are some sort of cloned body with human DNA, with implanted memories. They could be anyone. Your friends, your family, you. Any human aboard the Deep could be a suspected infiltrator and should be assumed as such. Shoot first and ask questions later. Targets can be scanned with a cybernetic diagnostic scanner, but only upon death will it be confirmed. Always confirm your targets. And you just see normal people wearing jumpsuits. Even see troubleshooters in their garb. Class 5, Chimeras. Chimeras are monstrous productions of Monarch's madness. Androids with centipede-like bodies, multiple crushing limbs, acid-spitting mouths. These androids do not conform to any humanoid form. They are to be considered highly dangerous. They are often extremely hostile. Defensive tactics are recommended. I recommend fallbacking to more defensible areas. Any questions?
Oh,
No.
Silas will raise his hand.
Yes.
The chimeras, are they frequent anywhere specific? Do we see them in a particular area more than others?
They have been encountered multiple areas of the Deep. We do not have any of them on notice at the moment.
Conleth will nudge Alana, be like, the first one to bag us one of those the other one a drink. What do you reckon?
Sure. I like it.
Great.
Quartermaster, the infiltrators, can they mimic our gear?
They have been known to mimic gear. They may find gear left over from previous raids. So anyone who is not in part of your team, you must count with extreme prejudice. Doesn't matter if they're... What you see you cannot confirm. If you are not in your team and you are not with your other members, then they cannot be confirmed.
So you're saying as long as we all stay together and don't get separated, it'll
Yes.
be fine. We just kill everything else, right?
It is policy never to go outside of groups of 3.
That's great. Just stay together. It's not like we'll get separated at all. It'll be fine.
Yes.
Specifically get separated.
Yeah, we've literally just gone separated, within.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the safe area.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm sorry, there's a bit more exposition.
Just setting up Chekhov's gun.
Yes. The Q presses the button again, and you see these phased holographic images of people and workers from the Cloudbank Synthetics Facility. And you see Ghosts in the Machine written on the text. Ghosts in the Machine are holographic light phenomena, a self-perpetuation construct present on the visual spectrum, without mass and doomed to wander the halls of Cloudbank Synthetics. They are a byproduct of escaped brain scans, fusing with the facility's internal systems. They appear as looped animations trapped in some kind of spasm or discomfort. Your radio scanners will often signal their presence by static. They can be intelligent, even lucid at times. They can be deactivated at adjacent range with a cybernetic diagnostic scanner. We will show you on this use of equipment. Or you can destroy their emitters by destroying any you see in the area. And lastly, I will pass you on to Gunnery Sergeant Taggart. Oh, thank you. Alright, divers. While on raids, you will encounter humans, actual humans. These are known as divers. They are illegal pirates, raiders, and scavengers that have smuggled their way onto the system and aboard the Deep, looking for technology and other treasures they can sell on the black market. They call this technology artifacts, mostly junk and production rejects from the facility. As they are in breach of the cordon, your orders are to eliminate them on sight. You may do your due diligence by warning them of your presence, but at the end of the day, they know the repercussions. Any Cloudbank technology they are carrying is to either be destroyed or disposed of. Consequently, if you are found to be smuggling any of the Cloudbank technology or souvenirs aboard the troopship or out of the blockade, you will be severely reprimanded. Your pay will be docked, and you may receive up to 10 years imprisonment. So don't do it.
Shite.
You whisper shite. This concludes the briefing. I will now conduct the gunnery and equipment overview. If you would all follow me to the Armory. Commander Kilroy says, that concludes the briefing. I will now hand you over to Gunnery Sergeant Taggart for your weapons training. Please try to be punctual to that. She walks off. See Quartermaster Q walk off as well. And you all sort of gather. All right, follow me. And Taggart walks out the door.
No, I'm not going to be late this time.
Mm-mm.
I saw what happened when other people were later than me. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, we follow.
All right, welcome to my armory. You will treat it with respect. You will treat my equipment with respect. And if you demonstrate this, you will be given better equipment. All right? Is anyone familiar with these types of weapons before?
Oi.
Ah, good. One of my countrymen. All right. When you signed up, you were all given a list of skills. You all know your specialities. What sort of classes can we put you into? You, what's your speciality, Banshee?
Teamster,
Oh,
technically.
he hasn't
I don't know.
been exposed to this
No,
part.
I have not.
Ah, tech.
Okay.
You will be given a pistol. You may take other things like tools, and you can use a welder, I'm sure.
Yeah. In a pinch.
All right. Oh, you fly. I see you fly.
Yeah, I'm more of a pilot. I've had to fix my own ship a couple of times, so I'm pretty handy.
Well, you'll be flying the ship then.
I hope so.
You, of course, know how to fly a Merida-class shuttle.
Of course.
Ah, great. All right, you, Connolith.
Oi.
What's your poison?
Well, I'm more close range. If you've got a flamethrower or something, that'll do me nicely.
Ah, we do. We got the ram thorns in.
Lovely.
And he shows you over to this Troubleshooter branded Ramhorn 1 flamethrower. This will serve you well. And he hands it to you. Why don't you test it out?
Fantastic. Walk over to the nearest flammable thing and...
Well, you go to the firing range. You see a dummy of an android like 10 meters away. You just unload fiery death on this thing.
That's it. He'll hook up the tank that's in his chest to the gun. And
Nice.
just start like flaming the shit out of this dummy, just cackling.
Ah, you've got a death wish. I've never seen that before.
Oh, this is going to be great fun.
Looks like you're having a great time. You'll be melting them down for scrap soon enough.
Burn.
What about you, Alana?
I am a scout.
Ah, yes, rifles. Well, you might not have seen these before. He takes you over to the SK-109 Seeker Smart Rifle.
I'm tagging along.
Oh?
Range extreme, damage 4d10, armor piercing, 3 shots.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yes, make sure you don't fire at close combat. You need to take a sidearm as well. I recommend the SMG or the ultralight pistol.
Ultralight pistol. Why is it ultralight?
He shows you to the Armor 21 ultralight pistol. It's got an expanded mag, up to 10 shots, although it does less damage. -1 damage.
I'll go the SMG.
Very well, we have the Armor 35 HMG. No, sorry, that's a heavy machine gun. We've got the... we've got the Armor 32 SE
Another one.
The Armor 32 Special Edition machine gun, troubleshooter grade, 2d10 damage, 5 shots. Can be fired one-handed. I'm sure you know what this is.
Yes, beautiful.
Silas kind of raises his hand and says, I'll take the... You said it was a pistol?
Yes, the ultralight.
I'll take that, one of those.
The ultralight is just like a normal revolver, although it doesn't have the +1 damage, and it's got 10 shots instead of 6. Enhanced mag.
Yep.
Gunnery Sergeant, is it
Yes.
possible to swap my pistol for a shotgun? My drill sergeant said I'm a lot more accurate with one of those.
Yes. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about. We see you've got the Kano X10. It's better than an X9 by 1.
Great.
It's got an enhanced mag, shots 5. Everything other stats are the same.
Can I? And I'll,
Just point it at whatever you want to kill and press the trigger.
that's how I figured guns work.
Good. We'll make a troubleshooter out of you yet. You can practice firing if you want. Everyone's, I'm sure, practicing firing at these android targets, these dummies.
Don't want to embarrass myself.
Of course not.
Miss the target with the shotgun.
Yeah. All right. Now we'll show you the real piece of tech. And he walks over to the exosuits. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Good color palette.
Yes. You like the red and black, do ya?
Suits my jumpsuit.
Well, you see here the Armodyne Panther exosuit. Armor points 10, DR 3. Strength checks are advantage due to the exoskeleton weave, adding to a +10 combat and aim assist function. It has 2 O2 tanks for prolonged engagements and protection against airborne pathogens. You also have your helmet is completely sealed. Do not take it off. Got that? You will, of course, have infrared vision and heat vision. Includes short-range comms, body cam, headlamp, HUD, radiation shielding, infrared goggles. It also has a mag boot function, if you ever need it. And hot and cold protection. And in chances of 0G, the oxygen tanks can be used as thrusters to maneuver.
This is a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, this is the really advanced tech.
She's beautiful.
Never seen it, never been able to touch it before. Get close to things like this before.
I need you.
So, you can do your training, you can do your firing session. You can spend hours here if you like, training with these weapons. He will show you around everything. He will show you how to load it, how to do everything for it. Other people come in and they train as well. They're just firing at the targets, getting their practice in, and you're out. You're able to spend a few hours here now. And you do have the opportunity to go to see Quartermaster Q again. But after that, then you've got the rest of the day to finish off your training. So, is there any other equipment you want to ask about? Otherwise, we can move on and you can explore the ship.
EMP grenades.
Yes, EMP grenades. I see you're seeing my EMP grenades. These fine beauties will destroy any android up close. Let me give you the stats. He looks in, so you take my tag sheet here. The MK-12 EMP grenade, 4d10 damage to any android. It fries all electronic equipment in adjacent range, so don't let it off near you. You got it?
Yes, sir.
However, these are... We don't usually give these out. They're specialist equipment. You have to be trusted to use them. They can cause certain reactions on the deep.
Do we get given an exosuit and that's our exosuit? Or do they kind of chop and change?
Yeah, is this sort of like a Full Metal Jacket
This
scenario?
gun is mine.
Oh,
This
yeah.
rifle is mine.
Definitely customizable, surely.
You see the exosuits, some of them have been marked and personalized and got bullet shots in them. They look like they've been repaired multiple times. You see people's names maybe scratched onto them and been scratched out.
Because they're dead.
Oh, yes. Your exosuit will be fully hosed down before you get in it. Don't worry about that.
Do we have that one issued to us and that's ours?
Well, the ones that have come in with destroyed exosuits don't usually come back at all. But try to come back in one piece and we'll repair it for you. But there's no chance of that while you're in the deep.
Got it.
So yes, if you come back alive,
Yeah.
they repair it for you. You get a fresh one.
Oh,
But
yeah,
there's
that was my question.
Yeah.
Is if it needs a repair, do they repair yours and you get the same one back? Or do they give you a freshie and then that one's like out of commission for a bit?
They've got enough to continually restock you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they
So they just get psyched. They go back into lockup and then you just get whatever you get when you go on the next mission.
When you go on the next mission, you'll be issued a functioning suit with no damage.
But it could be it
Could be
the
someone
same-
else's suit while yours is getting worked
So
on. It's
laser
not
tag.
yours, yeah.
Are the exosuits actually locked up? Or are they just kind of like...
You see a few on display,
Yeah.
but not enough. There's not 40 of them on display.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Yep. Good to know.
All right, that concludes the tour. I'm off to have a drink.
Drink, that sounds like a great idea.
All right, come along then.
Fantastic.
Show you some of my single malt.
Oh, lovely.
Brewed right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to like this place a lot more than I initially thought.
Oh, what is the mounted pistol?
The mounted pistol?
Yeah, it's got it written down.
Machine pistol? Ultralight pistol.
I don't know.
It was many moons ago.
It was when we were rolling these characters originally.
Did we roll for a loadout?
No,
No.
the only loadouts were the ones that he listed in the...
There's a
Discord.
loadout for the scout, yeah, I think. I don't
Where
know.
it just listed a
There's-
single weapon.
It's more that you choose what role you want to...
I've got, three things. I've got firearms, smart link, mounted pistol, were three things written down the bottom. So I wanted to see what mounted pistol was.
It'll just be an ultralight pistol as part of the equipment. So you guys can build out your class with the equipment that you decide to take. So you might actually want to do a different loadout each time. But it's like, if you want to do scout, you would pick things that would make sense for that.
Yeah, but that's why I was asking about the word mounted.
Don't know, in your hand.
It's mounted onto the suit or not. Is that what you mean?
Oh, maybe.
It'll be
I
like,
thought maybe you could like mount it on a wall or something.
no, you can carry it on your suit, but it will just be like a sidearm mount
Mag.
with mags, yeah.
Silas is going to just stay back here and tinker and look at his exosuit.
Sure.
Yes.
We can pull back now and do a bit more time spent. So if you guys want to tell us all what you're doing the rest of the day, we can go to scenes if we need to, or not. We can pass the time.
Yeah. So Silas is going to really familiarize himself with the exosuit bay. I'm assuming that's what this is.
Armory.
The armory,
Mm-hmm.
specifically where the exosuits are stored and kept. He's going to tinker and fuss and see how much he can take apart his suit and put it back together and learn how it works.
You can actually do that in the maintenance deck if you want to go back to Engineer
Yeah.
Baker.
Yep.
You can ask more about the suits, and then she can give you the rundown of their maintenance.
Yeah, he just wants to fiddle with his, basically. He wants to like learn how it works with his own hands.
Sure, yeah, you can read more of the data sheets and get acquainted with them in the armory, sure.
But I can't physically touch the suit to fiddle with it?
Not if you're not going on a dive, not if you're going on a raid yet. You won't be issued the suit
Okay.
just yet.
Unless, like, there's, I guess, a chance that they're currently doing maintenance.
There are ones currently being maintained in the
Okay.
maintenance
You
deck.
might be able to...
No, I
Weasel
want
your
my
way
own.
in.
I want my own. Okay, that's fine. So then I'll go to Baker and get as much information, data, tech drawings, whatever
sure.
I can reasonably get my hands on, and maybe even try to gently push for something that maybe is like a little bit something I shouldn't necessarily have, just because I'm really, really interested in learning and fiddling with the suit.
Sure. What about you, Connolith?
Oh, Conleth is going for a drink.
Drinking whiskey in the mess.
That's it. And planning on finding some like spray cans of spray paint. Wants to put flames on his armor, but that's about it.
Sure. Silas?
That's me.
Sorry. I'm looking at
Yeah.
Banshee.
Could I have in my gear that was brought with me, would it be possible to have cigars brought, or would that be
Yeah.
removed from me?
Cigars and cigarettes. Go
Yeah.
go nuts.
So I will actually go back to my bunk, grab a pack of cigs, and
They allow alcohol as well to be taken on.
Yep.
It just can't be replenished unless you brew it. Yeah.
and then maybe a hip flask that he's got. And I'm going to go to where the fighters are and see if I can jimmy one open if they're not locked, or if they are locked, jimmy a cockpit open, and I'm just going to sit there and smoke.
Okay.
Nice.
Alana?
Lana's going to go to her bunk, read, drink coffee. That's her afternoon.
Sure. All right. They're all social scenes. You can all comfortably do that and we can pass the time to the next day. You get your briefing. You've gotten your armory training. And we'll say that later on you do get some technical training with Quartermaster Q. He shows you how to use the cybernetic diagnostic scanner, the tools, any specific equipment like that. If you need to learn how to use the smart link and other things like that, they're showing you all the equipment you can take out. And we pass the time and we finish the first day aboard the Zhuangzi.
Lived.
We live to tell the tale. And we'll see you next time.
Or we may not live.
Or you may not live.
Did we level up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You get 1 resolve point for completing an episode.
Woohoo!
Is that real? Are you trolling us? Do we actually?
He said it.
It's per session,
Okay.
but I know we
Oh yeah.
things up in the episodes, but
What's
if
a
you-
session?
what's a session, Doug? So yes, thank you for joining us for episode 1 of Trouble in the Deep. Not so much trouble yet,
A lot of exposition.
but a lot of exposition. I apologize, but we got to set this up initially, at least.
We don't apologize. We apologize for nothing.
We can't
love
just
it.
throw them in the shit like a usual one shot. You all happy with your characters so far?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Quite an interesting crew all around, I reckon.
I think it's pretty much a ragtag group at the moment. It'll be interesting, won't it?
Some rabble rousers.
I like
Cause some
it.
trouble immediately.
Made some enemies
Yes,
immediately.
absolutely.
With the command structure and the people you're going to be working with.
Well, listen, he shouldn't have got up all in my face.
Good.
He had it coming.
I made no enemies. I did everything by the book.
Except you were late.
I was not late.
Oh, you weren't? Okay,
He
fair
wasn't.
He
enough.
was the only one that wasn't like.
Brown noser.
Yeah,
Very well then.
nerd.
If you're going to be naughty, make it look like you're a good guy. Make it look like you play by the book.
So we phase back into the mess hall. All the lights are dim. And you all... Coloneth, you're a bit drunk after the sharing
Singing
a drink,
songs.
singing songs. Goes down into the night. And you suddenly feel a shadow over your bunk. A hand is put over your mouth and arms dragged over locking you in. And you see the face of Will, Iron Will, over you. And he smiles. And we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. That's it.
I have
Make
no
you
regrets.
squeal like a pig.
You're going to be initiated.
Yep.
No regrets.
No regrets?
No
Thank you, everyone.
regrets.
We'll see you next time. We'll fade out on this. Yeah, that's all I got.
That's it.
That's it.
That's
See you
it.
later.
Bye.
Bye.
Someone's got to do it.
That's the wrong song. No, that's that shit thing Doug does.
You're welcome, Doug.
I'm not sure if this will be the opening spiel, but it works to get us in the mood.
That's the whole first episode. It's just that song on repeat.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining us.
It's good old Star Wars jizz.
What?
You heard it.
Because apparently, before
Oh,
that was ever a word, George Lucas coined the type of music in the space bars.
Jizz.
Jizz. Yeah.
It's one for the outtakes. Thank you for that.
And because no one would have thought anything else because it wasn't used for that terminology.
A guy I worked with when I was working for his name was Jizz. It was very hard to contain myself every time I spoke to him.
All right, contain it, please. Here we go.
Contain your jizz.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Feel free to cut that out.
Oh, he will.
I will.
Yeah.
He always
100%.
does. All our best jokes.
Don't rub it in.
Okay, just give me 1 second. I've got to get into character.
I'll just breathe through my yoni.
Just lean back. We won't hear the breathing at all.
No, you won't.
We're just giving Andrew
I'm ready to
reasons
start.
to never
I'm just-
do this again.
Figuring out the voice I'm going to do for this intro, which I've already figured out. Just getting that thing. It's
Gotta
English.
dial it in.
Gotta dial it in.
There's cake.
Big for cake.
It's been asked so many times about the cake.
It's kids. Cake's the most
Cakey.
important thing.
I want some cake, okay, darling?
You can have the first piece.
I bought a chocolate cake for Josh's birthday. I was going to put a candle.
Oh, happy birthday.
Way to ruin the surprise.
Go on.
And I've given away the first slice.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He's got one slice. Boom.
that's funny.
Come on. Sorry, guys.
No, you're fine.
That's okay. We'll fill it by singing happy birthday on the pod. Mm-hmm. Happy birthday to you.
Andrew will fill the time by singing happy birthday on the phone.
It was so deep. I was like, how do I join this?
It's like the TikTok sea shanties, but happy birthday.
Oh my
You
god.
know how they're all trying to sing it as low as possible?
Have you seen that one of that old dude and his daughter that sing in the church?
No.
I have to send that on Discord because the depth of that man's voice is
But
off
I
the
always
planet.
see the ones that they're trying to go as like, yo.
It's like really low. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You are forgiven.
What did you last say?
Damn vintage space game. Wouldn't be happening in the year of our Lord 2025, let me tell you.
It says SmartLink is something that comes with the My Class. Is that something that's built in or they carry around? Or how does that normally work? How does a SmartLink work?
A smart link can go into the weapon. It grants remote viewing, recording, and operation of a ranged weapon, as well as +5 damage to the weapon. SmartLink add-on. You do see SmartLink add-ons on the weapons lockers.
Hmm. Oh, okay. It's just I've got a SmartLink and mounted pistol listed in my items for the Scout.
Okay. Candida looks over and says, "Ghosts in the machine, a holographic light phenomena, and a self-perpetuation construct present."
Okay, I have one last question. I know we just had question time and I missed it.
Yes.
And this is the third time you said one last question.
Brains are out.
Shut up. So I've made decisions about the slickware and stuff.
Mhm.
There's money left over.
Yeah. So?
Can that money be spent later on other things?
There's not really a shop here. It's just...
Is there a way to like commission things?
we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
So there's no extra supplies coming for
Maybe to buy
months
drugs.
and months and months.
So basically, it's spend our money now
Or forever hold your peace?
hold your peace.
Yeah.
Cool.
You haven't got any money. That's why you're on a friggin' death
We have
mission.
two
Any reason why I can't take 2 subdermal ammo feeds?
Oh my god.
When are you going to need that much ammo?
You never know.
Like, you're going to run out of ammo you can't hold?
Well,
Well, this way he doesn't have to hold it. He is holding it
Yeah.
without holding it.
that's it. And there's a 10% chance you go boom.
It's for shenanigans.
All right.
For the shenanigans.
Okay.
Spend my money somehow.
It is recording. That's good.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, all of that was recorded. Very muffled, very muffled. All right. Let's begin.